Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the new best Mage AOE farming build in Season of Discovery. Now this can be used to do AOE gold making and then also AOE leveling. Now it's not the same old Blizzard AOE farming like we're used to being a Frost Mage. This is going to be with the new runes from Season of Discovery, and we're going to be setting this up for the level 25 cap. Now it's actually pretty crazy what this build can do. You do need the right runes and the right build, the talent build, to actually pull this off and do it efficiently. So we're actually going to be arcane mages. Now the main reason that we're going for this is because we're going to be using arcane explosion, and we also want to have clear cast, because this is going to help us have enough mana to actually be able to do this. So on the screen right now is the build that I recommend, and then for the runes I recommend on the gloves having living bomb, which is this right here. It's basically a dot that after 12 seconds it explodes and does AoE damage. And then for the legs having living flame, this is another AoE ability. It basically has a trail of fire behind the target. And then also the new healing rune, which is regeneration. Now when you use this, it's going to put temporal beacon on you, and every time that you do arcane damage, it's going to heal you back 50%, which is a lot. Now it's 80% on other people, but on yourself it is 50%. And now what you're going to be doing is making sure that your spec and your build looks just like this. Now this is going to be an absolutely insane build, especially at level 25. You should be able to do huge AoE pulls, making a lot of gold, or on the way to level 25. Like I showed in this video, we're only level 16 and we have everything required to actually do this efficiently. The main thing for the build that you want to have is the clear cast, because that is going to help you preserve your mana so you can do enough arcane explosions to actually kill the mobs. So what you want to start off doing is doing a regeneration so you can proc your temporal beacon. So this means every single time you use an arcane ability, it's going to heal you back. Once that is up, you want to apply living bomb to a few of the mobs, at least 3, preferably all of them, and then you want to use living flame. And what this is going to do is put big AoE damage on all the mobs, and then with the rest of the time you wanted to spam arcane explosion to finish off the mobs. And as you can see, it does a lot of damage, and you can pretty much do massive pulls, because while you're spamming your arcane explosion, it's going to be healing you back, and also your living flame is also going to be healing you back, because they both use arcane damage. And that is how you're going to be able to basically face tank any single AoE mob that you're going to be pulling, and you basically out heal the damage that they're going to do on you. So it's a really good way to do this. It's a lot quicker than the old Blizzard AoE build method, because you're basically doing a lot more damage. The living bomb, when it explodes, does really good AoE damage, and also your living flame does a lot of damage also. And obviously the arcane explosion, it's all going to add up, burning down big amounts of mobs very quickly. Now I expect this to be the best way to AoE farm in Season of Discovery. So when you're level 25, you definitely want to be using this spec to farm the max amount of gold per hour that you can at level 25. So I'll just show you another clip right here. I'm only level 16 and these guys are like level 17, 18, and I can easily out heal the damage that they're doing on me with the living flame and also the arcane explosions. So if you're considering making gold in Season of Discovery, I would highly recommend leveling up a mage and using this AoE build, because it's extremely good, and you're going to be able to farm the most amount of mobs out of any other class in the game. Maybe paladins have a little technique that they can do also with the new runes, but overall this is definitely going to be the best way to do this. And as you can see, I only have 2 points into clear casting, and it actually procs a decent amount of time. Once you have that fully maxed out with 5 points in it, you're going to be getting a lot of clear casts And basically what that does is whenever you use your next spell, it's going to be free, so it doesn't cost any mana whatsoever. Now, one other thing that I should mention is that you want to make sure that you use your buff and then you go straight into the killing phase, because it only lasts for 30 seconds, and if it drops, you won't get any heals from Arcane Explosion. But if you'd like to learn where to actually farm with this build, I have a bunch of gold making tips and farms inside of my Season of Discovery gold making guide, which will be the first link down below in the description box if you want to go ahead and check that out. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next one.